you meet my guest today, Mr. Dennis Jenkins. Mr. Dennis Jenkins is doing a program called Dads 360. Welcome, Mr. Jenkins.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Thank you for coming to us
Well, I
today.
can't help that. I got to record.
We would like to know more about you. You want to introduce yourself to the audience here and tell us something about you?
Yes, my name is Dennis Jenkins. I recently moved here from New Jersey. I've been living in Charlotte for 5 years now. Married with 2 kids. I've been married for going on 18 years. Very thankful to God that He's blessed me with a family, a loving family. I am also a mentor at University Park Baptist Church, with a program I mentor 5 to 12 young men, aged from junior high to high school. Been in coaching and sports, and just been trying to do everything I can in the community to help young gentlemen be the man that God has called them to be. As far as myself, I just love people. I'm very outgoing and trying to do the best I can to help people.
Okay. Well, why are you in a business directed toward young men? What's the problem?
Well, the problem is, and with Dads 360, it's called gifts, giving individual families total support. What we're talking about and what we're trying to do is reverse the cycle of our young men getting into trouble by helping the fathers fix the problems that they have. Young men grow up to be men. Men continue to go out and do repeated cycles, and their young children follow these cycles. We're trying to break that cycle.
When you say cycles, what are you referring to?
When we're talking about behavior problems, when we're talking about the violence that's caused in the communities, we're talking about just going out and being destructive to themselves. We also talk about just men being men. It takes a man to be a man. It takes a father to help a man to be a man. So a lot of times we have single parents who are teaching our young men how to be a man.
What's going on my mouth?
But it takes a man to raise a man.
Okay.
On the corner.
In our African American family,
I got something right here.
We have maybe 75% of those households in African American families are headed by women.
Yes.
So are you telling me that these young men have to have a man to raise them properly?
They need that. They need that. In Dads 360 workshops, we're talking about family history.
Right here.
How will a young man know his family history if the leader of the house is not there to teach him that? Yes, a mother can teach the young man about history, but she cannot tell a man what his father, his grandfather, what he did. Teach that young man how to go through the steps of being a man. How did his grandfather do it? She doesn't know that. There's no guidance for that. So we talk about what it means to be a man. How's a woman going to tell that young man how to be a man when she's never been in that position to be she's a woman. So right there is just taking out steps. So in Dad 360 Workshop, we're just going to talk about all these different issues, about discipline. We talk about children's growth. These are issues that a man needs to be able to teach a young man.
Okay. What is it to be a man? What's the difference between maybe being a father and being a dad?
Well, the difference between being a father and being a dad. A dad is somebody who can say, okay, that's my child. I'm taking total support of that child. I'm going to give that child all the necessary tools that they need in order to grow in this world. A father, we have, in the father situation, that's a blood relation. I born that child into this world. We have this woman and that woman united. Now they have their parents. So that's the mother, I'm the father. But that's not giving the child the tools that it needs by just being a father. A father is not, we have a large percentage of fathers who are not in a household. So there's when we get them connected to the problems that we have in our house, in our homes.
So you think, suppose there have been generations of men who have never lived in the home with a father, the the grandfather, the son, never lived in a home of a man. Will they be able to teach their children how to be a father?
They can. I can say that honestly because they're going to pick up some things around them. We often look at things as man. We pick up traits, good and bad, from others around us. They're going to seek out a positive and they're going to seek out a negative. Now it's up to that man whether he's going to be positive or negative to be a good father, because he can pick up skills that he thinks are good, and obviously they're not. And that's what Dads 360 is going to talk about. We're going to talk about helping the man's health, communication, the father's roles, and getting involved and working with the mom and co-parenting. So these are things that even though that man wants to do these things, he may not be on the right track.
Okay, so how will he know whether or not he would want to come to your workshops?
Well, we have to understand that there's a lot of men out here who have kids, and then they're just proud of having kids. They're having 5 or 6 or 7. But we also know there's men out there who are getting caught up in situations where they want to be a parent. They know that they're not doing the right things in life. So they reach out to programs that are saying to them, I can help you get on the right track. With Dad 360, we're going to help them men to solve the problems that they're continuing to have with the system. And we talk about social service system. They might try to get custody, and they'll figure out, why can I get custody? It's because of things in their past. So they're trying to figure out, how can I get on the right track to get this? We have people who honestly care about their kids. And these are the fathers that we want to help.
Okay, so first of all, you're looking at men who want to be fathers.
Yes.
And so this would not be for all men.
No.
And one of the prerequisites is you want to be a dad.
In order to help anybody, they got to want to help themselves.
Okay. And these are men who want to do it.
Yes.
And do it in a correct manner.
Yes.
And know that they don't know how to do it.
Yes.
So that's one of the things almost they got to believe that they have a problem.
Yes.
And they want to address it.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in this workshop, you mentioned about family history, and that it's important that you know something about your family history.
Yes.
Even your name. Sometimes children wear their father's name. Sometimes they wear their mother's name. But a name means something.
Yes.
It says who you are.
Yes.
And what you are about in a community. So also let's look at this thing about, doesn't it just come natural to be a father once you have a child? Don't you just naturally know what to do and how to take care of a child? I mean, doesn't that come natural? You see the animals, they have children. They know what to do for their offsprings. Isn't that a natural that you got to